I'm Dan White. I'm a professional magician out of New York and Philadelphia. I'm a consultant for David Blaine. This is Digital Dissolve. This effect was originally created by BJ Bueno, and up until now has only been known by a select few. It's prized for its ability to astonish, and it's one of the most visual coin tricks that I can think of. I've used it for about a year now, and I've got incredible reactions from all different types of people. It's so easy, and so useful, and so clean that I'm sure you're going to be using it a lot. Hi, I'm Dan White. We're in Las Vegas filming Digital Dissolve. We're about to go and find some people to do this amazing trick for, and hope you enjoy it. Hey, excuse me. Sorry to interrupt, but do you guys want to see
magic?
Yeah, do you want to see a magic trick real quick?
Yeah, no,
I've just been doing it for a little bit, but I sort of want to practice.
Nah, if there ain't no magic, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna send you on your way. Go ahead,
No, I'm not asking for any money. I'm just trying. Here, take one for me. Check this out.
Trick cards, man.
No, they're normal. They're normal. Here, take one. Take one, anyone.
Take a card, man.
Are you right-handed or left-handed? Hold your left hand out flat. Perfect. You see how flat his hand is? It's sort of like a table right now. I want you to take your card, right? I'm gonna put it on your hand. I want you to put your other hand on top of that. You're squeezing tight?
Hold it tight.
Hold it tight. There you go. Good. Perfect. Yeah, you can see it. Watch it. Focus. You see that card? What is that?
7.5.
You can see that, right?
7.5.
Watch. If I take the 7, if I just rub it across the back of your hand, you feel that? You feel that? You're squeezing tight, right? Look.
Get the
That might have been a little bit quick. I'm going to slow it down a little bit, all right? I'm going to do a coin trick for you, all right? Here, can you come over here? I've got 2 coins, right? This one's copper, right? And this one's silver. All right, so I'm giving you the test. Ready? Which color is that?
Copper, and you said silver.
And silver, right? So if I turn them over, which ones do I have?
Copper and silver.
Right, copper and silver, good. So this one's the copper, right? And that one's the silver. I want you to hold that hand out for me, so if you could just, perfect. Turn it face down. So we're going copper and silver. I'm going to put both of them in your hand. I want you to squeeze on them. You got that? All right, I'm going to take out 1. Right? Watch the copper. So that's the copper right there, look. All I have to do is just cover it, nothing else in my hands. If I just cover it, it turns right to silver.
You know what happened?
No.
I really don't know. I know I had a copper and a silver, then you switched it, and it's not what I thought it was.
Did you see it change? Did it change?
Yeah, when you pulled your hand back, it was... Do that again.
And that's an example of how powerful Digital Dissolve can be. So this is Digital Dissolve by BJ Bueno, and as you've seen already, it gets great reactions on the streets. What you get with it are an English penny, a $50, and an English penny half shell. So why don't you get those out right now, and we'll go over this routine. So this is what the spectators see. You show 2 coins, a copper and a silver. You place both coins in your hand, dropping the silver into theirs. You show the copper on the back of their hand. With fingers spread wide open, you slowly come over and change it into the silver. They open their hand. Inside they find the copper. You give them the silver. Everything's examinable. The basic gimmick needed for this routine is a half shell. Now what that is, it's a coin that has the rim going around one side of it, and the other half does not have the rim. It's coated with Teflon, allowing it to be super slippery, and it has a shim inside of it, allowing it to be magnetic. Now this coin is placed on the $50. Now with this, we can learn the one basic move that you're going to need for the whole trick. And that is being able to show the $50 on both sides normally. So what you need to do is you have the $50 in your hand. You're going to push the $50 out, leaving the copper coin behind. At the same time you do this, you're going to rotate your whole wrist. And that allows you to show both sides of the silver coin. Now when you come back, you're going to retract the silver coin and turn your hand over at the same time. So again, you push it out and turn your hand over, and retract it and turn your hand over again. You're going to need this a few times in the routine, so practice that so it gets nice and smooth. So here's the basic routine. In your left hand, you're holding the copper coin. In the right, the silver coin with the copper half shell. So you come out, you show the 2 coins. You're going to turn one over at a time, showing both sides. Copper coin, same with the silver, as you execute your move. You bring it back down, and you place the copper coin on top of the silver. Now you ask for the loan of the spectator's hand, and you want their hand to be face down. So when they bring their hand out, imagine this is their hand, you're going to take both coins and turn them face down underneath their hand. Their hand's like this. You pull out the half shell with the silver underneath, and you put it right on top of their hand. Here's where the beautiful move comes in. You let that coin rest on your thumb, extending all 4 fingers. Now this is important because it shows that there's absolutely nothing in your hand. All the change is you pulling back that copper coin, but with the cover of those 4 fingers. So it looks like this. You spread your fingers out, pull back the coin, reveal the silver one. At this point, you're going to want to show the other side of that $50. And to do that, you simply turn over your wrist at the same time retracting that $50. Then spread your 4 fingers open, balancing the $50 on your middle finger like that. Now, the best way to do this is really to sort of let your fingers point a little bit more upward than the palm of your hand. That way gravity keeps that $50 from sliding out the front of that coin. So from the change, you let the coin rest on your thumb, fingers outstretched, pull back the coin, turn it over just like that. At this point, you're going to open up the spectator's hand, and inside will be the copper coin. You bring the silver one over. At the same time, you're going to push it out of its shell and place it right on top of that copper coin. The other hand then leaves the scene holding that copper shell in there. Now at this point, you can either palm it, or if you had placed a magnet in your back pocket, you can slowly bring your hand over it, and this coin, since it's magnetic, will stick to that. And if you don't have a magnet, you can also just ditch it in one of your pockets. All the heat at the end of this trick are on these 2 coins in their hand. There's no way possible they believe that could have happened without these coins being gimmicked. So what's so nice is that you can completely clean at the end, and these coins are completely examinable. Another handling of this effect uses the one-handed toss, and this was created by Lee Asher and Aaron Fisher. Now this enables you to show both coins, drop one in your hand, give them that coin, and then be able to execute the rest of the trick from there. So to do that, it looks like this. You start off the same way you would in the basic handling, turn each coin over, but as you turn the $50 over, you're going to stay in this position. You're not going to retract it back. So you show this, and then you show that, extending the coin underneath. You then place the copper coin on top of the $50. At this point, you're going to drop the copper one, but at the same time, you're going to retract the silver one. So because of, well, here, let me show you. So you drop that, and you retract the silver. Now that makes it seem as if you had dropped the silver into your hand. So in speed, it looks like this. You show the copper, turn it over, the silver, turn it over, leave it extended, put the copper on top of that, drop the copper coin at the same time retracting the silver one. And from there, you can go right into the rest of the change. So again, silver coin, copper coin. You show the copper coin, you show the silver coin, you leave it extended. You put the copper coin on top of the silver, you drop the copper at the same time covering up the silver. From there, you go into the rest of the routine. This is a great trick, and I'm sure you're going to use it a lot. It's pretty much the most beautiful coin trick I can think of, and if you practice it and learn it well, you're going to have a miracle on your hands. A few people I'd like to thank are BJ Bueno for coming up with the trick, Lee Asher and Aaron Fisher for the toss move, Doug McKenzie for showing it to me originally, and Chris Kenner for letting us use his place. If you want more information about me, you can find it at my artist profile at theory11.com. I'm Dan White, and this has been Digital Dissolve.